rebound. Pass to Dimes. Misses the three.
Just 1 of 4 from the floor. Not the start they were looking for here.
Jackson. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys? Honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Now here's Jackson. Pass to Jackson. Got a hand on it. And it's the Heat on the break. Washington, that's good.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And the rejection by Jackson. Left side Jackson. There's the lob to Jackson. Here's Dimes. Still scoreless. Outside, Jones. They set the pick. Down low. No good that time. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Timberwolves. To the inside. Here's Jackson. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Well, quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone. Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the quarter.
Pass to Jackson. 6 to shoot. Jackson misses. Miami trailing. Here's Washington. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
And once again off the mark by Minnesota. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Heat lead by 1. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Right side Jackson. Good. Nice job down low. Jackson's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Minnesota. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Here's Rain Man. It's tipped. Pass to Chambers. From downtown. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Here's Jovic. Here's Chambers. Bounce pass from Burks. Shoots from 12. Goes back up. Takes a three. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Jackson. It's tipped. Here's Rain Man. Here's Jovic.
Surprisingly, a firm throwdown, and that's a little bit out of character, Kevin.
It is, Greg. You're right. He's got plenty of size to attack the basket, but rarely does.
Well, he certainly attacked it that time, but I mean, that's what they want to see more from him.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Well, there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Reed has a pretty proficient three-point shot. He's a big guy who loves to stretch the floor, too.
Oh, wow! And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
And some changes here for the Heat.
Substitution.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. To the paint. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Brooks feeling it out a bit. Just 5 on the clock. From past the arc. The monster with the rebound.
And, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
They get it back. From outside the arc. Melton, no good. Timberwolves leading by 4. Pass to Brooks. Right wing. Now Dillingham hasn't made one yet. Again, the miss by Brooks. And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. That's some big dough.
Is it ever? It remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
There's a good screen. Five on the clock. Pass to Dillingham. Count it from 12. Dillingham's got the lead up to 6 now for the Timberwolves.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start, finding a rhythm right now.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. The first one falls. Good on both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Inside. To end the drought. No good at the rim.
This is definitely a day he'd like to forget. He just hasn't had the energy or the intensity to get it done out there. He's still scoreless.
To the middle. Here's Brooks. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And so it's Minnesota holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Back right after this. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Timberwolves. They get to take on the Blazers at Portland after this one. It's game one of a 3-game road trip. Jackson has the open look. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Timberwolves. Good ball movement here by Miami. Time's no good.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball too. It's a team game. I know that now. Kevin, I know it too, so I'm throwing it back to you.
And you're the best teammate we could have. Thank you, David. Jackson misses.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim, that's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Back to Washington. To the paint. Melton. It's hauled in by Edwards.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
Anthony Edwards is a classic two-guard, Clark, a spectacular player. What has impressed you most about his development?
Well, he's got a great body. He had it when he got into the league after just 1 year of college. Tremendous basketball body, strength and length and bounce. Now he's worked on refining his skill. I think the biggest thing that's impressed me is not only his work ethic, but his poise. He's not a guy that plays frantically. He plays with intentionality and purpose, and that's a tough thing to do when you've got his athletic ability and you're as young as he is.
Pass to the monster. And here's Melton. Nothing on the board. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Dimes. That's 3-pointers off the mark.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
They set the pick. Outside, Jones. Here's Washington. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
High post, Jackson. Out to Edwards. That's good, and it's Jackson. The assist that time. Edwards got 5 points in the quarter. Driving the lane. Here's Melton. Pass to Dime. Back to Melton. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Edwards. Jackson with it. With the fadeaway. Miami grabs the miss.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Down low. Here's Melton. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
And if you're looking for the main reason that they're trailing in this game, well, look no further than his shooting. I mean, he has hit exactly 0% of his shots.
Stolen by Jackson. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Jackson. Outside Jackson. Back to Jackson. Second shot opportunity. It's good. Jackson's got 9.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels. Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
And so it's Minnesota out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. And their ability to get and there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The Heat trailed by 17. Here's Dimes. Pass to the monster. Rebound by Alexander Walker.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. There was